It's not how you start, but how you finish. Sometimes we feel that because our situation wasn't perfect when we were growing up, we could never bring much to the table. It may have been a journey, but surviving that journey may be the very thing that has molded you into the person that does have something to offer this world.
My journey had begun, filled with expectation. The blows that life dealt out brought desperation. You lifted up my head, opened up my eyes. Blue wind beneath my wings caused me to fly. As I worship you, you open up my eyes to see. As I worship you, you reveal my destiny.
Take Esther, for example, in the Bible. Her life was a bit of a fairy tale. She went from beauty pageant to palace, pampering and privileges to preserving her people. She was a Jewish orphan who became a powerful queen in a foreign land and saved her whole race from annihilation. Her parents died when she was a young girl, and her cousin Mordecai raised her. She did not have a normal upbringing with nurturing parents. Despite her disadvantaged early life, God used her mightily to rescue her generation. God can use any disadvantage and turn it into an advantage. Perhaps what the enemy meant for evil in your life, God will turn for good.
I met a man, his name is Jesus. He turned my life upside down. When I met this man named Jesus, he turned my very being inside out. This man named Jesus, he was someone I could believe in. Even better, this man named Jesus, he was someone who believed in me. He turned my darkness into light. I'm so glad that I'm on his side. He turned my darkness into light. There is nothing that I need to hide. He turned my darkness into light. Gave me a purpose, a reason to live. He turned my darkness into light. I love him so much that I just want to give him my life.
We also see it with Joseph when his brothers threw him into the pit. He also ended up in a palace, as did Esther. His journey went from being thrown into a pit and then into prison before he eventually made it to the palace. The book of Genesis 50:20 says, "You intend evil against me, but God meant it for good, in order to make it as it is this day, to keep a great many people alive." Joseph had to go through seasons of preparation, each one preparing him for the next season. As Joseph found, the transitions that he went through were where the fire came to burn his dross, preparing him for the next level. But it was worth it, not just for himself, but for the countless people he helped as he progressed. God's timing is always perfect. God had Joseph at the right place at the right time, and he also had Esther at the right place at the right time. He can also position you in the right place at the right time. Who knows whether you have been called for such a time as this?
Having my eyes open as if waking from a dream, recognizing opportunities were not what they had seen, carrying the scars and consequences of the fall. Deceptions now have disappeared. It's time to stand tall. Now I'm rising. I know that I was not where I belong. Now I'm rising. No longer on my own. I stand strong. Thank you, Lord, for lifting up the blindfold from my eyes, revealing truth inside my heart, dispelling all the lies. Thank you, Lord, for coming and allowing me to see. As I reflect on all you've done, I fall on bended knee.
Have you ever thought that God is at work in your circumstances and situation, that He may be positioning you for His purpose at this time to do something powerful in your generation? God has called you to be born at this time, and who knows how much influence you can have on your peers. Esther was an orphan who ended up a queen. It is not how you start your life, but how you finish. God has a good future planned for you. You are a new creation in Him. So go for it. God bless you. Thank you for listening. Remember to like, share, and subscribe and encourage someone else.